Ladies and gentlemen, in that clip of Simbarati, William Ruto, and many other leaders walking towards where the MCAs were seated, there's one person that caught my attention there. That is the Speaker of the County Assembly of Nyamira, Mr. Nyabaro. This gentleman was an MCA at Tekerenyo, who was recently sworn in as the Speaker of the County Assembly of Nyamira. Let me tell you the painful story behind that gentleman's nomination or maybe election as a speaker. After the 2022 general elections, of course, the County Assembly of Nyamira, they elected their own speaker by the name of Okero. This speaker of Nyamira County decided to get into politics. Immediately, with other MCAs like Gisesa, they started moving across the country, and I mean the county, campaigning. He wanted to become the senator of Nyamira County. Even appeared in public functions saying that after Nyaribo is the one going to become the governor. So Okero kept on moving around churches, making contributions here and there, going for arambes, being invited for various functions within Nyamira County. Then now, even me personally, I started asking myself, what the hell is happening in Nyamira? How is it that I'm County Assembly Speaker is getting serious into politics like this? How are they going to deliver? To make matters worse, he was always praising the governor, always working with him. So long as the leadership of the county assembly has turned against the people and joined the governor, there's no proper oversight that can be done. There's no oversight that can be done in that county. So eventually expect poor development track record. So eventually expect people not to perform. When you see a speaker working with the governor, you cannot expect proper performance from those people. Because who does the oversight? The speaker will sabotage the efforts of MCAs to ensure some one or two things have been done in the right way. That is why personally, even some other Nyamira residents did not feel bad with the impeachment of who? Okero, because he became too ambitious. As if that is not enough. In Nyamira, even we've had other speakers who are youthful. And in fact, this is the problem with youthful leaders at some point. We had Moffat Teya. Moffat Teya as well, it was the same problem. Immediately, he got into the office of the speaker. He started fighting the governor instead of concentrating with the county assembly affairs. Now, when the impeachment occurred, that one of Okero, when the impeachment of Okero occurred, Nyabaro took over temporarily until when he was confirmed by the court now and then officially elected by the MCAs of Nyamira County Assembly. I personally told myself now it is enough of the chaos that we were seeing there, and that now the people of Nyamira are going to get development. The budgets are going to be passed well, approved, and everything to be done. The oversight is going to be okay, and the governor will get back to his feet and work. And unfortunately now, Nyabaro immediately started saying two-term.
Honorable members, I now put a question. Whereas many are of the opinion that the Omugusi community supports Honorable Samoei William Ruto up to 2032, say aye. Whereas many are of the contrary opinion, say nay. Their ayes have it. Arambe! Arambe!
And once you talk of two-term, that is money. That is politics. You've gone. You've forgotten the county. It was not even 2 months in office. Now you see there is in already State House. And in the county assembly, most of them are for Matiang'i side. How is it going to be in Nyamira County? How are they going to sit down and be able to deliver if the county assembly speaker is everywhere about the two-term? This is a big challenge in the sense that people think that they have jumped out of the fire, out of the frying pan, only to realize that they are right inside the fire. Why am I saying so? If you check the current governor of Nyamira County, Amos Nyaribo, as we speak today, people don't see him as a good performer. And of course, he has not done so many things that are expected to be done. But I can say he has tried compared to Arati. If you go to, for instance, Keroka, there are roads that have been done there. If you go to Keroka as well, there are markets being built. When you go to Nyamira, there's a slight good change because I've seen some streets being put tarmac and cabros. That is significant, but it's not enough. But now this governor, he did not go to State House. A clear indication that if the president wants to work with the Nyamira people, they'll go through the speaker. And what happens? Chaos. So it is going to be another period of Nyamira County residents to experience chaos within Nyamira County, where the governor will come up with the budget, reaching in the county assembly, the county assembly speaker sabotages the governor's efforts. So for 2 years again, we are going to have wrangles here and there. The governor, the speaker, the governor, the speaker. And that is not what we need as the residents of Nyamira. I'm one of them. Oh God, I'm from Keroka. So this is basically a disappointment to the people of Nyamira. If I had the powers, as we speak today, I could tell the Speaker of the National County Assembly to get to work, oversight Nyaribo, but not to sabotage. Then Nyaribo also to wake up and ensure that he has done his job. Because when I look at this governor, Amos Nyaribo, he can also be a governor if he gets some proper oversight. The only challenge he has been having is that he has most of the MCAs from the UPS side. So the UPS side, they dance to the tune of the governor. So eventually he realized that there's no development that occurs at the grassroots. There's no proper oversight that is done by the county assembly. So it becomes a problem for the people of Nyamira to get development projects. That is what we are talking about here now. Leaders not performing. Another gentleman that I just saw there is the MCA for Nyamira township, I think. That gentleman is very vocal. He has been speaking outside here. And I thought probably now Matiang'i has gotten a very nice campaigner within Nyamira. But recently I was curious that he never mentions anything to do with Matiang'i. Why? Only to realize that he's a two-term guy. So leaders, even where Matiang'i comes from, they have all turned against Dr. Okengo Fred Matiang'i and they're going for the two-term. A speaker who was even elected by some of the MCAs from Matiang'i's side, they have all turned again to go and sabotage Dr. Okengo Fred Matiang'i's ambitions. They have decided to completely kill the unity of the Gusii region. Now they are going to State House. Nyambara has gone for the second time. What did he bring to the people in Nyamira County for the first time he went there? Nothing. Now he has gone for the second time. Should we expect for anything? As an MCA, what did he do? It's very disappointing to have such people again in leadership. The people of Nyamira, let us wake up and do the right thing when it comes to 2027, or else we'll suffer and suffer and suffer. Because right now, Nyamira is not among the best performing counties. We all know that. We are among the poorest performing counties in Nyamira County. So the fact remains that we'll keep on doing that unless we elect good leaders who can be able to deliver for us on the basis of our terms. See you next time for more videos. My name is Abel Mugwa.